It's good to be with you tonight. I'm Henry Ramos and for Isis Romero. First at 10, looking for Lina 1 year later. Tonight, we are following several developments in the disappearance of Lina Sardar Khil. And tonight, for the first time, new video of the now 4-year-old before she vanished. Earlier today, right here, San Antonio police released this surveillance video, which shows Lina, you can see her in red, in the playground. You see her, and then at one point, she walks out of the video. Lina hasn't been seen since. Many of you are asking, why are we just now seeing this video? We tried to ask that question to SAPD's top cop tonight. Here's what he told us.
No, I'm not going to get into any of these details. I think I said what I'm going to say.
Police Chief William McManus not saying much there about the release of the video. Tonight, McManus was in attendance at an observance for Lina. It was organized by Eagles Flight Advocacy and Outreach. Lina's family was there, including some members from Afghanistan. Meanwhile, there is a former FBI investigator who is helping Lina's family. Tonight, KENS 5 anchor Marvin Hers spoke with him about his thoughts on what happened to Lina.
The search for Lina Sardar Khil reaches an anniversary, but not a turning point. At 3 years old, she vanished from a Northwest Side apartment complex 1 year ago today. Lina is now 4 and remains a missing person case with the San Antonio police. Even with the help of the FBI, her case remains unsolved. Her family, police advocates, and independent investigators are all speaking with me for an episode of our series Unsolved San Antonio. The special is called One Day, the case of Lina Sardar Khil. So we're going to give you details on where you can see it in a moment, but first a preview. A retired FBI investigator working at no cost to Lina's family is telling us what witnesses saw the day she disappeared. He tells us the accounts that he got. They say that Lina walked off of the property with someone she thought she could trust.
Well, I think what we've determined is that she did leave voluntarily. She walked away with individuals, but we don't know after that what happened. There were witnesses that saw her, walking with various people throughout the day. I think she walked off with perhaps individuals she knew, or at least were familiar with, and their reasoning behind that could have been more sinister or nefarious, in that they maybe lured her away from that apartment complex and perhaps taken her somewhere else. But there was no indication that she was forced or taken away. We do not believe that anybody was lurking in the shadows that evening and snatched her.
The retired agent says there is no evidence suggesting Lina is dead. You can get a deeper perspective from him, as well as our exclusive interview with her father. In my special One Day, the case of Lina Sardar Khil, it is playing now on the KENS 5 Plus streaming app on your Roku or Amazon Fire. Back to you.
And right now, we want you to hear from Lina's father. He expressed his frustration about San Antonio police, saying he's not getting updates on his daughter's case.
And that's where he said that I lost my hope, and I didn't even, contact him anymore, because anytime they would try to get in touch with them, they would give them a week and then 2 weeks and 3 weeks, and nothing happened. And nobody would get back to him. So that's something that he lost hope.
So Chief McManus said he understands how the family feels and plans to call the father soon. McManus says the floods of leads has trickled down. So far, nothing has panned out. Again, you can watch the entire interview in our special One Day, the case of Lina Sardar Khil. It is playing now on the KENS 5 Plus streaming app on your Roku or Amazon Fire.